John Thompson from Georgetown, Jim Boeheim from Syracuse. 20 coaches, 19 of them are in the Hall of Fame today, and he assigns each of them to coach us over those 4 days. It's a pretty lousy deal for the coaches, let's be honest. It's funny because they call it the Michael Jordan Flight School, senior flight school, but I didn't see a single guy flying, so I don't understand it. But first 2 days, you get out there, you're playing basketball all day long, you're throwing elbows against each other. You know, it's basketball at its 40-year-old purest form. And then you sit around at night in the bar, and you tell each other how great you used to be. And I don't know what theorem there is out there, but without question, the older you are, the greater you used to be. I mean, there is without question, that's a guarantee. But then on day 3, you're laying there on the floor, 7 a.m., you're stretching, trying to figure out, can I get 8 more hours of basketball and basketball-related events out of these muscles? When Jordan walks out and he says, by the way, today, we're going to start the day a little differently. Today, I'm going to give 20 of you the opportunity to go one-on-one with the greatest player of all time. A, how great is that to be able to introduce yourself that way, right? You know. But secondly, he's got us all laying there trying to figure out, oh, wow, pick me. He picks 20 of us out. I happen to be one of the 20. He tells us to stand in a line. Michael Jordan steps aside and he says, by the way, I'm going to let my assistant explain the rules. She steps up. The rules are pretty simple. Michael Jordan starts with the ball. It's his court. She makes the point. It's his court. It's your job, she says, and she even puts it in quotes, your job to guard Michael Jordan. If somehow Jordan doesn't score, you stop him and you get the rebound. Michael Jordan guards you. It's a game to 1. First guy to score wins. Jordan then steps up and says, while you all are thinking of what you're going to do in this moment, let me tell you that we've been doing this for 9 years. And in 9 years, 5 guys have ever scored on me. And today, there will not be a 6th. As if he needed the help. Michael Jordan was absolutely in our head, right? Well, the guy 2 in front of me, he decided he was going to go out and guard Michael Jordan. He went out to throw his elbow in Jordan's chest, but he couldn't get that high. So as you'll notice, Michael Jordan is sitting there. I'm sure he's probably trying to figure out where he's going to go next. And then Jordan made that move he was so famous for in the NBA. It's called a ball swipe. You take the ball and you use the momentum of the ball to knock your defender's arm away from you. Referees don't call that. And as you knock your defender away, you take off to the basket. Michael Jordan does a ball swipe. Our defender, I use the term extraordinarily lightly. Our defender actually separates from Jordan as that happens. As he separates, he actually steps on his own toe, falls to the ground. Michael Jordan does 1 dribble, 2 steps, thunderous dunk. And as he pulls the ball out of the net, he walks by our fallen colleague, and he chucks it on him. He says, now you know what it's like to be beaten like a bad child. Michael Jordan loves to talk trash. He is, Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan, the 2 greatest trash talkers in the history of sports. They are masterful. And if Nike were not Michael Jordan's #1 sponsor, Waste Management would be. He is that good at trash. 2 guys later, steps up, yours truly. And as I walked out there, thinking through my enormously limited... Guys, stop laughing. We can stop. As I walked out there, thinking through my enormously limited options, I thought, you know what? I don't want Michael Jordan to dunk on me. That's all I want. I don't want Michael Jordan to dunk on me. So I thought, I'm going to step back. I'm going to stay between Jordan and the basket no matter what he does. Actually, if you see, I step back. Mike Krzyzewski came up later, Duke's coach, and he said, Yaeger, you were so far away from him that if you'd wanted to go out and guard him, you'd have had to take a cab. Michael Jordan, as you see in this picture, Jordan's got the ball in his left hand, and with his right hand, he's calling me out. Michael Jordan looked at me and he said, are you really going to give me this shot? And I looked back at the greatest player in the history of basketball, and I said, I don't think you have it in you. Which is what 100 old guys sitting around the court and 20 coaches said too. They couldn't believe anybody was that stupid. Jordan shook his head at me. He couldn't believe it. Went up, took his shot, and he missed. The ball goes wide left. Clearly, I've got a head start. I actually got the rebound. I've taken it back outside the three-point line, as the rules were explained, and Jordan's stepping up to guard me. And as I've got the ball, Jordan's stepping up, I look back at Michael Jordan, and I said, aren't you going to return the favor?